What is up, guys? Back again with another Lord's Mobile video, okay? Another Lord's Mobile. Oh my god, I look like a disaster today. Can you imagine rolling over in bed in the morning? Like, you're just like waking up, and then you roll over and you see this laying next to you? Oh my god, what a terrible morning that would be for you, right? What a terrible morning. Alright, so we've actually got a, we have a question from a viewer. Free-to-play player is asking, actually quite a few of you have asked this question, but I'm only doing this now because somebody asked this morning again. But somebody asked, as a free-to-play player, how do I hit T4? Where do I put my gems? Where do I put my research speed-ups, my normal speed-ups? How do I use everything? Do I use gems on building troops in the meantime? Yada, yada. All right, let's go through this. We're going to go through this super quick, though, okay? So pay attention. Pay the fuck attention. All right, so first off, let's go over the requirements for T4. First, you have to get, of course, your academy. Why are we here? You have to get your academy to level 25, and to do that, you're going to have to also accumulate some of these good boys over here, all right? Because you've got to get your battle hall, you've got to get your prison, and you've got to get your altar to max level, okay? You've got to get all those to max level. So you're going to need war tomes, you're going to need the steel cuffs and the soul crystals to do all of this shit, all right? So keep that in mind. So you're going to be dumping gems into buying those because your building requirements are hella expensive. I want to say it's like 600,000 gems total. You know, if you were to start from beginning to finish, instantly it's 600,000 gems. Now, of course, you get some of these materials from your guild gifts and stuff like that, but you have to be in an active guild, you know, for that to even make a difference. But anyways, moving forward, right? All right, so your research requirements are going to be, you have to max your economy tree up until, oh, balls, that's okay. Well, obviously gem harvesting doesn't matter. So you have to max everything out to here, okay? Everything else from weight training and resource harvesting 1 up have to be max level. You have to get all of these to just as you see it right here. And then of course, everybody knows in your military tree, you've got to get all the way down to these big 3. They all have to be maxed out before you can go any further and unlock. So that is a lot of shit, okay? Especially these big 3 right here. All right, especially those. That is a butt fucking nightmare, okay? That is worse than waking up and seeing this next to you, okay? That is worse than this. That is painful, all right? And then finally, you can do your T4. So what do you do with your gems? What do you do with your speed ups? I think it's kind of obvious after what we just looked at and what we've said about the building requirements, the research requirements. Everything that you get is going to go into you getting your T4, okay? Fuck your troop count currently. Fuck everything else, right? I know one of you guys who had asked, said, you know, hey, but what about recovering from KVK or you know, a little war with the guild that we got into? Fuck that, okay? Fuck that. Your main concern is getting T4. You want to hit T4? Well, then you're going to have to do what it takes to get T4. So even if that means that your troops run a little bit low and you've got to, you know, shield up and recover, then you're just going to have to shield up and recover. But T4, you're going to want to dump all your gems, all your, whatever you want to call them, gems, crystals, whatever the fuck you want to call them. You're going to want to dump those into meeting the building requirements in the short term. Once you hit the building requirements, obviously you can use it at some point once you accumulate enough to speed up the process of either researches, you know, or whatever. And then, you know, obviously any speed up that you get, whether it's a normal speed up or a research speed up, you want to dump into the researches. You want to dump into the fucking researches. I do not recommend speeding up through the building process. I kind of look at, you know, as you're upgrading a building, it's kind of like a blessing because you can kind of be like, whew, you know, and you know, just worry about something else. You don't have to worry about speeding up the buildings, but the researches, most definitely you want to speed up through. So just to give you guys an idea, I don't know if I said it already, to max your buildings from beginning to end with the materials required is about 600,000 gems ish, okay? So if you're in an active guild and you're getting, you know, the materials through guild gifts and stuff like that, obviously it's gonna, you know, lower that price for you significantly. But you still have a shitload of materials to max things out. You guys can also hit up the Wikipedia page for Lords Mobile. It does have all the building requirements. It has the build times. It has all that shit on there. So you guys can use that to your advantage because the information is accurate there, okay? for the most part, the information is very accurate. Anyways, that is it for now. I hope this answered your question. For those of you who watched and this like really had no value for you, I'm sorry, okay? But the title of this video should have said it all. You should have known that you shouldn't have watched. You shouldn't have watched because this was nothing for you. Anyways, that is it for now, guys. I love you guys. Stay sexy as fuck, and I will see you guys. I don't know when I'm going to see you guys, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.